Hello everyone! Welcome back! Hi Lee, hi Temperance. Just getting all set up. Welcome back to Disco Elysium. And very welcome back. It is one of the hardest things I've ever done, waiting several days in between each session. It is so hard. But I have deadlines, so I cannot commit everything, but it does get the hype built up a little bit. I hope everyone's doing well. So far, and having a good week so far. We had a very good session last time. We made an art piece. We met a phrenologist, and basically did the I've had enough of that dude meme and ran around the back behind him. Now we're here. Ready to face Everart Clare, presumably. Yes, right there. Just as we get set up, just taking a look at my skills again. Hello, Buttercup. Welcome. Are you familiar with this game? Because we might be. Or it was the case, yes. So looking at skills. Okay, kinda. Okay, that's good enough, just so you know what we're getting into. We're almost at a second skill point. I'm gonna save them because we might need them in the next confrontation. We need to put a point into half-light. Half-light to go back to the racist dude. I think these are all okay. Maybe composure and reaction speed could use something. I still want to get shivers up. I think authority could maybe use another point. I like Inland Empire, I like empathy. Visual calculus, another point. But this is going okay so far, I think. But I'll save it. I also really want to put a point. I want to do Motorway South. Even if we lose the visual calculus for 8 hours, because I'm very curious about it. But we'll see. And I think because Eraserhead, or not Eraserhead, Measurehead was the muscle, I'm assuming this is going to be more of a mental confrontation, so I'm gonna swap this out, I think. I'm gonna assume we don't need endurance. And we don't need interfacing. Now we can wear these cool half-light gloves. Probably don't need that. Savoir-faire, electrochemistry, biochemistry. Well, those don't matter. Reaction speed versus... I want encyclopedia. I like logic. I like conceptualization. This is all the mental stuff. This is suggestion. Huh. This is going to be fun, uh-oh. Physical instrument. Maybe we should go for the composure. It's really hard to know. Hard to know. But we're trying something else out. So given our discussion with Joyce, she's kind of predisposed me to not like this guy. But we want to keep an open mind. And oh yeah, so we also have to keep an eye out in case it might be his twin brother, apparently, because we have twins. And the other thing I want to keep an eye on is have fun. Man of the people, a good guy. The other thing I want to keep an eye on is I want to get not that I normally care about achievements, but I want to get the Kim Likes You achievement. Elise said they got it on the first day. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I want it too. I want it. So we're still trying to work on that. Do you have anything?
Yes?
Yeah. You time, okay. Oh yeah, and the other thing is we have the meeting at like 9 p.m. I think. I think that's the only other thing where... So we have to pay. We have to pay for another night, but... those are the the main things. Okay, let us enter. Because I haven't found another place to live yet. But here we go. Oh. There's giant coffee machine. The coffee in the giant thermos is still lukewarm. Do you see that, Zach? FK in the coffee. I knew I could count on it. It never fails. A stair made of pallets leading up. Oh. There's a swordfish? Taxidermy fish that does time. Okay. Hello.
Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you.
That's a face we can trust. Oh man. Oh, no worry, explicit baguettes. I was just talking. We just started, basically. I was talking to myself for the beginning. We're doing our confrontation.
With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
I think a battle of wits is true. Are you in charge of the dock workers?
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat.
He gestures to a tiny chair opposite to his desk.
I'm Everart Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez.
The man relaxes into his chair and continues. The twin's supposed to have like a lazy eye. Am I meant to be interpreting anything from this portrait?
I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
Yeah.
You go ahead, detective.
The lieutenant nods at you, then the chair.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even realize he called us Dubois. So take a seat. I'd rather stand. I don't feel good when somebody tells me to take a seat. Why are you... This is gonna make us sound nuts. Why are you calling me Mr. Dubois?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out.
Kim's standing? It wouldn't be polite to make my only friend stand. I don't sit. It's kind of my thing.
Very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong convictions.
Good. As he nods, his multiple chins move like ocean waves.
I, too, have convictions. One of which is that I will not engage with any man who won't face me at eye level. Should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd gladly resume our conversation. But until then, I'm afraid I must ask you to leave.
Whoa!
You're no Titan of Volition, buddy. He's got you in a fork. Sit down or leave.
Volition failure. Oh, I thought I was doing something great there. Maybe we have to put a point in volition. Do we have anything that... We have to sit now. Take a seat.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
He gives you a sly wink. This chair's uncomfortable. I thought I was trying to be strong. Remain serious.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
Okay, I hope we don't have to do anything else physical, because that's gonna kill us.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say.
No, Guard's great.
This should take care of that nonsense.
He points to a giant novelty check on his desk. It's absolutely comically huge.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
Oh my, he's giving, it's a bribe. You know Gart?
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
With a grin, he points to the checker game. It's like you're on a game show. At least don't thank him for it.
That's another night. That's another night, and there's a lot of stuff I want to buy. But we already took one bribe. Keep it, I'm good.
Okay, okay. I respect a man with principles. No handouts, then.
He crosses his arms on his ample midsection and sinks further into his chair.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
I don't like that you know about that.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only two words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun. When he said, "Don't worry," he actually meant, be very worried.
How do you know what? Should we even admit we lost it? I mean, clearly he knows, but... Oh, this combo's stressing me out. How do you know?
I know everything, Harry. Right now, I know that you're worried. Don't be worried. Everything's going to be all right. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
Harry Dubois, HDB. I see.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Composure challenging, don't panic. We could put a point in composure. We probably need it anyway. It probably wouldn't be a bad thing. But that's not gonna... 17%. Red check cannot be retried. Kim!
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun, and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
Men can cry too.
You want to cry? God, you're weak. Whatever you do, don't cry. He'll think you're disgusting.
Not crying.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
Kim!
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
Keep sliding down the chair like a jello slot. There are no Harrys. Let your mind go to your safe place. Kim! Keep sliding.
While Evrart is distracted by your odd behavior, the lieutenant's eyes are mapping everything around you. The folder, desk, papers on the wall.
Thanks, Kim.
Mr. Dubois, Are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Maybe.
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
I'm melting. Oh, nah, I'm good as it gets, Mr. Dubois. Vaguely gesture with your hands above your head. What? What? Actually, this chair is uncomfortable. I could use a glass of water. Sit upright. I'm melting. This is what composure is kind of suggesting. I know we're Dubois now, but sure, I'll go with you, composure. You seem like you've got something going on. Now I'm as good as it gets, Mr. Dubois.
Don't be dramatic. I can see your condition isn't terminal.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
It is about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
Okay. We'll just go through some of these and maybe not some others. Kim's mad. No! It's not at me. I'm trying. I'm told the Union is involved in the local drug trade.
What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any jolly fat guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this?
Perhaps?
The reaction appears to be sincere, but it's impossible to tell with this guy, honestly.
No comment.
Harry, you wound me, Harry, in the heart. But I trust you to put this to bed. Do what you must, and let's change the subject, shall we?
He's hiding his real reaction beneath courtesy.
Thank you for your understanding. We will continue to do what we must.
Okay.
You too, Lieutenant. You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite. I'm a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry.
None taken. Do we have anything else to do here, Harry?
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna ask him that. Call me Mr. Dubois, right? Sounds nuts, but I'm curious.
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Evrart, I call you Harry.
Yeah.
That's what the hanged corpse called you. Harry.
Oh, don't say that. That's really my name?
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
I think the odds of that are very low.
It might be a good idea to hide your confusion. I mean, see what his game is.
Yeah, this
first.
might not be a... I didn't realize he had any idea. My memory's fine, I'm just testing you.
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out. With my big fat folder.
Words flow like a river of honey from his lips.
Experience.
I guess word has already reached him. No matter. No harm done.
Yeah, he already knows.
It's just a brown folder. You can't make out what's written on it.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
The lieutenant inspects Evrart over his spectacles.
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first.
Yeah, we can put on the shirt to improve our drama. You know where I live?
But of course, Harry. Your precinct is the 41st and you live in Jamrock. You're a Jamrock boy. A long way from home, but that's okay.
He doesn't really seem to know any more about it.
What kind of a cop does it say I am?
Well, Harry, if I were to sum you up in one word, it would be apologetic.
I'm sorry?
Yes. You seem to be. A lot of the time. But right now, there's no reason to be. Let loose a little. Be you.
I guess I have been playing the sorry cop. Where did you get that folder?
Ah, this? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry.
This translates into, haha, you guys are so corrupt.
I find that very suspicious. May I have a look?
I'm afraid this is meant for Union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. Please continue, Harry.
Let's get this straight. What is my full name?
It's Harry. Harry Dubois.
Harry Dubois.
You don't feel like either one of these things. You know what your name is. You have a sophisticated name, like that of a count, or a beautiful man.
I don't really like it.
Don't be silly, Harry. Harry Dubois, that's a real man's name. A Union man's.
Maybe I should have gone with Raphael. The lieutenant covers his face and sighs audibly.
Mr. Kitsuragi doesn't seem even slightly empathetic to your memory loss, Harry. I, however, wish to help you any way I can.
Do you know anything about my family? Do I have a wife or kids or...
Family? Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a family man. Do you strike yourself as a family man, Harry?
Never mind the family.
Family, Harry, is the most important thing in the world.
We'll come back. I want to put the shirt on.
Of course, Harry, of course. Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia. You wanted something from me.
Let's
Wait.
put...
You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Oh, it's gonna... Okay. He reaches into his drawer and pulls out a plastic card. Great. Wouldn't want to get stuck in here.
Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white Union man. Take care, Harry.
Let's put the... Okay, we're very close. Let's put the... this on. Yeah. Save. We already failed.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Okay.
Let's hear it, Harry.
Okay, 83, come on.
As you look at the folder, Evrart covers it with his hand and pets it. Is he trying to hide that it's not a real RCM folder? It certainly doesn't have the RCM stamp on it.
That's not an RCM folder.
Okay, Harry, you got me. This is from the Census Bureau, not the RCM. Those Census Bureau people are absolutely corrupt. You should do something about them.
He got the name from the Census Bureau, and everything else from your actions here in Martinez.
Yes, Mr. Kitsuragi from the Census Bureau. Like I said, now I'm actually a very busy man. So is there anything else I can do for you, Harry?
Oh, hi, Meowgun. Hi, Vec. Welcome. Welcome. I'm not doing very well at this.
That means he doesn't really know anything about you.
Yeah.
A pity. The mystery of you will have to remain a mystery for the time being.
Yeah, I was thinking that a little bit. It's not great. So the Census Bureau says my name is Harry Dubois?
Yes, that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay?
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Try to keep up. What should we... I don't think I want to ask that. Don't want to let him know there's a back way. I don't know if we want to say we talked to Joyce. Good character, but the writing sucks. A shame. His voice is not what I expected, but it is great. It's certainly selling me. What's in the container that's outside your office? Oh, okay. Don't know what to ask about. if I should reveal that we talked, or asking him. I wasn't gonna ask that because I didn't want him to know I like snuck around back. Let's talk about the hanging.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
Since there's a but.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
What kind of doors? Kim, I don't want to. Kim didn't really like it when we discussed doing a favor for Joyce, so maybe we'll ask Kim what he thinks of this. Kim, is that true? Are we door opening machines?
I'm not sure I understand. If you're asking us to break down someone's door, it's not going to happen.
Come now. I just need you to go open a little door for me and leave it unlocked. A simple thing. Absolutely nothing shady about it.
An excellent opportunity presents itself, sire. You could win the trust of the arch-liar, pretend to play into his hand. Then, should you wish, bend his efforts towards your own.
Whose door is it?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
What do you mean by a weasel?
A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly.
He removes his glasses and rubs his nose.
Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
Why don't you just open it yourself?
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry?
I'll look into it, but we need to talk about the murder. I guess. I mean, we can come back and accept it. I'm curious. I don't know. I mean, it's just a door. It's like I want to do as much in this game as I can. And so, I mean, we don't have to actually do it. We can just pretend we did or something. It's just... I don't know. Here's the task for now. I'll look into it. We just need to talk about the murder.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level.
He flicks his fingers.
You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker, too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
Guess we can, like, pretend or something. I don't know. What's in the container that's outside your office?
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbor. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them.
There's something special about it. It was attached to a Vulcan crane.
Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it.
Convincing the container? Okay, let's talk about my lost gun.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Hold on, could he really hold my gun hostage?
Who knows? Only one thing is certain. If you work with him, you're going to get it back. And working with him might be the only way to do it.
Does this mean if I do things for you, I'll get my gun back?
Damn it, Harry. That's exactly what it means. I'm only kidding, of course.
Of course. I understand. We help you, you help us.
Should I ask about these? I guess we can say we met Joyce.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Just pals?
We're all trying to do what's best for Martinaise. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I'm helping you find your lost gun. I'm not a jealous guy.
Whoa, that's so nice of him. Suspiciously nice.
What happened to the previous negotiator, Mr. Gaumont?
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
He made concessions for the company in previous negotiations. Why would you let an ally like that go?
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left. Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry.
Oh.
I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
Ugh. Joyce said the previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting.
I don't think that's what we heard.
Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
Funny, Joyce didn't mention any casserole.
Harry, Harry, Harry. Do not fixate on this little matter. Maybe it was a rabbit stew, or a hairdryer, or an iron. The point is, her heart wasn't in it. Mine was.
If it's spilled blood you're looking for, then there certainly isn't any in his expression or demeanor now.
I guess we can ask this. Are you sure? I find it a little odd.
I'm just a nice guy, Harry. I wouldn't be where I am now if I wasn't nice. Politics is all about emotions, and I want you to have positive emotions when you think of me.
Why haven't you let her in to see you?
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization.
Good, 'cause I am.
I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret. Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Evrart doesn't mind.
It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about her right now.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's not... Sure.
Harry, honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man your age...
You knew, okay. A man my age? What are you implying? I'm at the peak of my abilities.
Yes, Harry. You are obviously in peak physical condition, and I salute both your initiative and your physical prowess. Very impressive, Harry. Very impressive. Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
Going to leave now, but we might talk again later.
See you soon, debardeur. Just kidding, but not too much.
Okay, what do we got? Open apartment. Interrogate. Oh yeah, we can go back and do that. Wash off death smell of victim's body. Explore whirling secret passages. Now we have track down your gun. And another skill point. I really like our cop thing. How did you like him? I have to say between him and Joyce, I'm on Team Joyce. Kim, I don't know if you'll be happy with that performance. You have anything to say?
Yes?
Okay. Okay, just keeping an eye on the time. I don't know if it was that bad, maybe we should have taken the bribe, but... Container? Yes, let's take a peek-see.
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Rhetoric. Erratic yet thorough. Been in the world for 2 days. What? Do we have anything for rhetoric? Oop. 3%. I should memorize what these do, but... Just conceptualization. Put that on for now. We can hold that again. Okay. A composite eye of halogen lights watches you, emitting a low buzz.
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Possible 18. We can retry.
Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
Because getting physical wasn't an option.
Because what wasn't an option?
Using my body over my wits.
Now is not the time to get philosophical, detective. You can do that after hours.
Oh. Okay. I wonder if we can use that on the door. So now how do we... Go around. Later, I could see putting stuff into rhetoric. Oh, wait. I didn't realize we could... Where's this? Whoa. I guess... the radio is emitting a strange buzzing sound. A giant aspirin on the pillow and a pattern of coffee rings on the armrest. Someone is habitually chilling next to the radio.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change."
Let's leave for a moment because I don't know what I'm doing with that. There's a book, La Fumée, Volume 1, Number 4. Okay. A standard office file cabinet. The drawers seem to be locked. Someone left the coffee machine on. The dark liquid in the pot looks almost sentient. See that, Zach?
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
Very unfortunate.
Let's see what's inside, he thinks.
Open the drawer.
The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders.
Browse through the folders.
Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara. And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Anything interesting?
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
Volition. I don't think, do we even have...
The drawer slides.
Double checking that I have something with volition. What's this one? Land Empire Empathy. I don't think I do, but just checking. Suggestion. Okay, let's...
The file cabinet stands steady as ever, and whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
Look at the note.
It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants, sweep office floor, more banners. All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Turn to the lieutenant. Look him, a to-do note with a list of errands for Evrart.
One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
You know who Leo is.
The special borscht seems a bit odd in the list.
Yeah, special whirling borscht. Take another look at the note.
Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants, sweep office floor, more banners.
Some sort of code? ESWSM? ESSWVWE? E? We might get a hint here, but...
All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Evrart shoes. We get to keep this note? I'm not sure.
The drawer slides shut smoothly.
I guess we can ask Leo about it as well. Okay, postcard. We have the information. Okay. I'll think about it for a moment. Ooh. Although I need the other one. Visual calculus. -1 drama. We can maybe use those. This is a Dewey typewriter, and the model name is on the back. Every worker, member of the board, is written on the top of the flyers. And at the bottom, union logo and demand democracy. I also want to look at this. The leading intellectual organ of Martinez communism offers a radical Mazovian perspective on a range of contemporary issues. The cover features a stylized portrait of the late King Frizzle with a pair of white antlers growing out of his head.
The front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Frizzle. From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover.
Why Frizzle?
Because Frizzle was incompetent, foolish, and cruel. In short, the embodiment of everything the communards wished to overthrow. It's satire, you see.
Flip through the pages, see what catches your eye.
To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. Just column after column of closely set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white.
Okay.
After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents. The magazine is divided into several sections: international developments, Kunst und Kultur, and local concerns. Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note.
We'll come back to this. Item. I'm just keeping an eye on the time because we have the meeting later. I just want to see if Leo... has anything to say about that note, but... it is a very nice office. It surprised me to be able to be let in. The other thing I want to do at some point is I want to do the case files thing. Hey, do you have anything to say about your note?
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo. No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. It's like that old saying goes, wisdom withers if not shared. And old Leo is always up for sharing.
Are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners?
Oh, yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
What was that about the borscht?
Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started.
The little guy chuckles merrily.
It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
What do you mean by taking the soup to the men? Is it for striking?
Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
Hold up, who makes it at the whirling?
Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad.
Something is off about this borscht. I'm gonna look into it.
Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
He didn't actually understand what you meant, and now he's just nodding along.
Okay. Interesting to know borscht exists in this world. Or like borscht exists, but it still has the same name. Come on. Okay, I'm curious about this, but I don't want to waste money till I know what it's for. Okay, now... Right, okay. Okay, oh, I see where this took us. Okay. I'm gonna leave talking to Manana for now. Go to the fleet. So for the 9 o'clock rendezvous, I guess we don't have to be there at 9 o'clock exactly. It can be Like after 21. Let's just dump some of these.
The tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
Ooh. Kinda hoped it was more than that. Oh, another thing I realized is that we can also do, but let's go into the whirling in rags first. We have to look for people who might recognize the body as tattoos. And we could show it to the pawn shop guy, and I didn't want to because I was afraid that meant we'd sell it. But that's still an option. Still an option. We can see if he knows anything. Oh, we gotta say hello to Sans Undertale again? It's all about money, you know, I know. I want to ask about more cryptids. Let's pay for a room.
Can I help you?
About my bill for tonight.
Got the 20 real?
Yep.
Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
Oh, yes, I remember. I think I showed it to Joyce, but she didn't have anything to say. Goodbye. Special borscht. Okay, we can also do that. Save. We can also talk to her. Hello, sir.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
Leo... Nah. We'll see how far we get with this. Leo said you're friends with Manana, is that true?
The mention of Manana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then he falls silent again. They're friends.
Okay. What is in that borscht you're making there?
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his and then seems to wait for you to speak. I'm pretty sure he asked you a question. He doesn't know your language. You can just say something cool in return.
Mercury rising. Run your fingers through your hair.
Borscht need more vodka?
Okay, vodka exists. He picks up a bottle from the shelf.
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union.
I was kind of assuming it had something else in there.
Vodka borscht! I love it, Bratan! Turn it the fuck up and then ask for some yourself.
I love you, horrific necktie.
Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg.
Yes, turn the vodka up. No. Cut it. I'll leave the cooking to you.
The cook gives you a long, inspecting look, then shrugs too, and seems to wait for you to speak.
I don't think I need anything else. Stay masculine. But that didn't seem to do much for the quest. Can we rhetoric you too,
You
door?
see a heavy steel door.
No. Have anything else?
The man pondered. The man says, I'm pretty sure he doesn't know your language. You can just say something cool in return.
Yes.
Okay.
Vodka!
Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg.
Let's see if this does anything more to the quest. Cut it.
The cook gives you a long, disappointed look, then turns the stove off and seems to wait for you to speak.
Okay. That did more. Okay. Sure. now we can talk to you more.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Are you Lizzie, Elizabeth, Miss Beaufort?
I suggest not wasting time on trivial pleasantries and focusing on why you are actually here. Titus Hardy.
He points to the tall man by the table.
Even though she has excellent control over herself, something moved behind her eyes. In the way she stands. In her face. You caught her off guard. Push her some more.
Easy. Leo told me about you. He likes to talk a lot.
You are not here to chat up the legal counsel. You are here to question these men.
You set the pace and the topic of these conversations here. Establish that. A man like Easy Leo could have said anything.
Oh.
Do not be restrained, sire.
I don't know how much I trust you, Authority in Drama, with this. He said... Did he say Mr. Everart sent you to law school?
I represent the Union and these men here. Don't make this personal.
A very minor victory.
So we have more?
Even though she has... You caught her off guard.
You are not...
You set the... A man like Easy Leo could have said anything. Do not be restrained, sire.
Put some pressure on. He said you're the Union fixer. You fix things.
I am a legal counsel. Don't make this personal.
A very minor victory.
Something. I don't know how much I want to push with this.
To say to you. I suggest...
Even though you caught her off guard.
You are not...
You said a man like Easy Leo could have said anything. Do not be restrained, sire.
The death machine.
He said no such thing. This isn't about me.
Calm down, everyone. Let's stay professional.
Dirty tactics, officer.
Did you not like that? I don't want to say that. I'm not that mean. Not in my character. Okay, so still a bit of time. Too much pressure. I know sorry, Kim, it's the voices in my head that sometimes tell me to do things I wouldn't normally do. Let's go back to the pawn shop. At least we can sell some stuff. Oh, something over there. Oop. Scribble between the thighs of a page 3 girl. L'origine du disco. Okay. What was that? The origin of disco? Hello.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Sure. Let me have a look.
I don't want to sell this to you, but please look at it. I have a fascinating photo of a corpse here.
Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects. No sale.
Rarely even looks at it. Do you know what the tattoos mean?
Aphotic paths, counter-radiance networks, anti-magnetism. It's darkness. That's all I know. Sell me something lighter.
You have absolutely no idea what aphotic paths are, but the tattoos on the man are not that.
Okay.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Not bad. $4.50. This laminated postcard offers a glimpse across the river. A little more than a decade after the war, the eastern bank is fully renovated. The hillsides are lush with gardens and residences. Someone's parked a small beige airship by the fountain. This postcard will sell for a pretty penny. Pretty good. And that's it. Don't have anything
Another
else.
time, perhaps.
Okay, that's that for right now. Oh, I forget what we can
Wow,
bin here.
a very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, the print depicts a muscled man striding toward you, a giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him are the words, Hjelmdal burning.
Sniff the t-shirt.
Smells like worn cotton and a little old sweat there. Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin.
Sniffing is okay, but please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions in the fabric of things you're not going to buy.
You're not imagining it. Photon emissions? What is he talking about?
That's a rad man from Hjelmdal t-shirt you've got there.
Hell yeah, man. I don't usually carry printed tees, but this one was just pure exemplar.
You must be a serious man from Hjelmdal fan.
A fan? No, I wouldn't go that far. But I do think the Hjelmdalaman saga is an integral part of our shared reality. Most people don't think that the man from Hjelmdal really existed, but they're wrong.
What did you mean the man from Hjelmdal was real?
I mean, even if the man from Hjelmdal didn't exist before the adventure novels, the stories have made it so that he has. It's simple, really.
Yeah.
Okay.
He sounds incredulous.
You sound skeptical. It's not that complicated. All that's required is a more robust understanding of cause and effect. Besides, I've been to Kotla, though not quite as far north as the Hjelmdal, and watched northern lights travel across the sky. Very unique, energetic tides there.
His theory isn't exactly incoherent, but its logic does suggest some unusual neural activity. Interesting. Very, very unique energies indeed. Geomagnetic ley lines, one might even say.
How much are you selling this t-shirt for?
2 real.
Oh.
That's dirt cheap.
I don't want to get it for free. I'll think about it.
You should.
Oh, physical instrument and shivers. That's not too bad. You might need it. We are getting close. Oh, there's so much I want to buy. We'll let go of it for a minute. We are getting close to being able to afford stuff, but I want the froggy hat. I want the pants from Kuno. I want the dice. We have to, but we also have to be able to afford another night until we find somewhere else. What was that about? The girl from Origin of Disco. Okay. Right, this is the visual calculus check, wasn't it?
A crumpled billboard reading, Samaran butter soaks in the canal. 2 ugly lines mar the...
We could do that. Much to buy. Or we can... we can show him the photograph.
I like playing in the dark. Sharpens your nocturnal instincts. Feels like being on recon again.
Oh, we can show him the firearm. Is there anything you can tell me about this rifle?
It's a Bell McGrave. 4.46 caliber. Breech loading. Revachol made. Good weapon. Accurate and reliable. This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her?
Can't divulge that.
I understand. Unfortunately, I don't know what else to tell you. These BMs are an antique. No one uses them anymore. The ammunition is impossible to find.
We did talk to the other older man, but he might have more stuff since we did. I found your guard booth.
Yes. The Debardeurs Union pays me to stand vigil during the night. Not out of any political allegiance, mind you. I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight.
He adds with a slight sigh.
He feels like he has to justify himself for some reason.
Must have seen something on the night of the murder. Your booth looks right out into the yard.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday.
Oh. Hold on, why are you on leave?
It's a private matter. Nothing to do with your investigation.
You see, officer, Renee is the kind of man who would rather die than admit he needs medical assistance or, God forbid, seek it. A real man's man is just gonna ride it out.
But yeah, these I like how he has the like thick dark brush strokes on these ones, and like colors on Renee are great too.
I'm fine, goddammit. Mind your own business.
Oh. The outburst makes him clutch his chest.
Just got to cut back on coffee.
So who was working your shift last night?
No one. The boss has been unmanned since last Monday.
Oh.
There's no other guard. It's just me.
Okay. Stop talking about coffee. I want to get some and make more deadly premonition jokes.
No one has been guarding the container yard since last Monday.
Yes. It's not actually an issue. I mean...
Look, officer. The container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before Renee. Monsieur Clare had that booth built specially for him. It's mostly decorative.
Oh, it's kind of sad. Mostly decorative?
The possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals.
Evrart created this job for Renee because he knows the Royal Carabiners' pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with tear collecting. It's my side thing too. Good thing I'm holding this.
Oh, I didn't mean to imply there's something wrong with that. I do it too. Everyone does it. It's an excellent side thing.
Yes, yes, yes. Can we conclude the topic of my guard booth now?
Oh, but you're right, Vec. These portraits, like the flatter colors on his jacket, and then his super detailed face, and these really cool highlights on his and shadows. Fantastic.
He is not going to become an entrepreneur.
I saw that there was on their... Oh, Vec, actually, that reminds me. I was on their YouTube, the studio's YouTube channel, because they had a video with Kuno's original voice, which I wanted to hear, but they also had an interview with the art director, and I wanted to I wasn't going to watch until I finished the game. But I did hear original Kuno. Some choices were made. Some choices were made there. Definitely. What? I kind of see what people liked. There is a sort of meme-ish quality about original Kuno, but I do have to say I prefer new one, although some of the line reads did make me laugh. It was an experience. Saying this feels a bit invasive, but I think we have to. I saw a picture in there. You were in it. You looked happy. Who's the girl?
She is nobody. This is none of your concern, and I refuse to discuss my private affairs with the RCM.
That's fair.
The lady is Jeanne-Marie Beaulieu, and she sure as hell wasn't a nobody.
Jean-Marie Beaulieu. Okay, thanks.
Yes, yes. Like I said, I would be up anyway, so might as well keep an eye out. It keeps my senses sharp.
Exposure. I can see us putting another point into there at some point. You can try it, sure. Yeah.
All you observe is a veteran refusing to let go of the past and his old uniform. This is not uncommon.
We might learn more about that lady.
This is the uniform of the Royal Carabiniers in service of Frissel I, Guillaume Le Lion, and the valiant King Philip V before him.
Don't you mean Frissel the Fan?
Sell the fun.
You do not speak his name, Craven, although he was a clown. But he was our clown, ours to ridicule and to mourn.
Oh.
There's something you missed. You will get to it. Don't worry.
Yeah, no worries. We'll get more information, I guess. You have anything new?
I have really outdone myself. This is divine.
Eating a sandwich. Takes a bite out of a sandwich.
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston. More padding on that fat arse of yours.
Oh, come
I
on.
hope your heart gives out.
Oh!
Renee, it's a little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle.
That is an amazing, I guess, onomatopoeia for nom nom. Nom nom. Stealing that.
Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day?
I thought I talked to you. Maybe I didn't. You mentioned Jean-Marie Boudieu. Who's that?
Oh, sweet Jenny. She was the finest woman in all of Revachol. Maybe the entire world.
Do not defile her memory, Gaston. Let her rest in peace.
You both know her?
We knew her, all right. Lived on the same street our entire lives, just 2 houses apart. The 3 of us have been best friends since we were 4.
It's gonna be sad.
She was Renée's first girl, back when the prick was 16. They were courting till he decided he'd rather die for some great ideal than just be happy.
And then you stole her from me.
No need, no need for this to get ugly.
Oh, officer. It already got ugly nearly 80 years ago when the 3 of us were just learning to walk and talk.
You stole her from me.
Yeah, we shouldn't aggravate him too much, I think.
Well, technically, you stole her from me, because we'd been pretty close ever since you two had that falling out over the ink you spilled over her pretty yellow dress.
We were just boys then. This was different. You.
The tall veteran looks at you and nods.
No point starting this all over again. For the 1000th and the first time. Especially when we have company. Officer.
What happened to her?
She died of pneumonia 2 winters ago. It was a quiet passage. Peaceful. Renee and I were both by her bedside when she...
He pauses, searching for the right word.
Died. No use sugarcoating it. Won't bring her back. Will it now?
Departed. Until the very end she couldn't decide between us. The most indecisive woman I've ever met.
Why do you think she was indecisive?
She could never make up her mind about anything. What to have for breakfast, favorite color, or which one of us to marry.
The look in his eyes is happy and distant.
She was always leaving one of us for the other, but never long enough to actually get married.
Woman, right? Nothing wrong with weighing your options first.
Heck, technically, we're both still engaged to her.
Oh.
You always confused her. Couldn't let us be happy. So justa with your fancy words and pastries.
Thanks for sharing.
Of course, officer. Memories are all we have left.
What do you know about the dead man?
Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really.
You know absolutely nothing?
No, officers, I'm sorry. And I really would like to assist. You are both good guys. I can see that.
Then help them, you wimp. You have plenty of shoulder with the gauche caviar in the Union. Someone must know something.
He means caviar socialists.
We are socialists?
I wish I could, but I just don't know anything. I always keep my nose clean and don't gossip. Everyone knows and respects that.
Odd. He doesn't seem to be lying, but there's something off here.
Sounds a bit like you're holding back.
I'm not even anyone.
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of union prick he can't even speak properly.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, Renee? I'm not anyone important in the Union. I just know Evrart.
How do you know Evrart?
Everyone in Martinez knows the Clare brothers. I taught these boys human studies and history in the gymnasium.
Yeah, no worries, explosive baguettes.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history, only heard about it years later, when it had already moved on. You don't know history.
The old soldier mumbles something under his breath and turns to face the sea. There he stands, proud, rigid and alone, like a cracking marble statue.
Let's try not to get caught in a crossfire.
Yeah.
Lest we leave riddled with bullet holes. This animosity is ancient.
Are you a Union member?
Oh, in many ways, yes. Like an honorary member. I attend meetings and parties, help with little things. Evrart, Edgar, and the older debarders all know me.
In many ways?
Oh, yes.
So you're not an actual member?
Not in the technical sense. I don't have a vote or a membership card, but Evrart keeps me on the payroll, just for the little things.
So that's what it was before. Him hiding something. He tries to make it look like he's a big deal in the Union, and now the illusion is disintegrating before your and Renee's eyes. He doesn't know anything, because no one tells him anything. He's an outsider.
Huh.
Of course he's not a member. He's not a member of anything. I knew that. He's a Vezavane. Turns to where the wind blows and tries to look important.
Oh. That's a good line.
I hate the socialist rabble, but even siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence, never committing to anything. Pick a damn side already.
What are the little things you do for Evrart?
Writing work mostly. Occasionally, he needs something written, and I happen to have a way with words, people say.
What kind of things do you write for him?
Oh, nothing official, I assure you. Just essays for the newspapers. About Martinez and how things are and how they could be. Evrart and I have these long talks where...
Well, he tells his little pen man exactly what to say. It's commie propaganda, plain and simple. You should be ashamed of yourself.
You a caviar socialist?
I don't even consider myself a regular socialist. Politics is not really something I involve myself in, officer.
How can you write those newspaper pieces if you're not political?
Officer, I have a vivid imagination. And like I said, I have a way with words. That's enough. No need to sink into politics.
He just fluffs it up.
Sure.
Of course. Don't sink into anything. Don't sink into any fight. Only sink into your couch.
Yes. I mean, fair enough.
Just easier that way. Besides, life isn't as black and white as Renee's of the world tried to make it seem. It's all shades of grey, really.
Mon Dieu.
No, thank you. For being consummate professionals. You'll have this case wrapped up in no time.
What are the rules of this game?
Oh, the goal is to throw your bull. As close to the cochonnet as you can. That's the cochonnet.
Tell me more.
Well, first, you draw a circle about a half a meter in diameter. We made ours out of rope. Then, the order of play is determined by a coin toss. You win it. You get to throw the cochonnet. Then, the players aim to throw their bulls as close to the cochonnet as possible. They must stay in the circle and keep both feet planted.
there anything else you can tell me about the petanque?
I could, but I'd rather not. I don't want to take up your time with trivial details, officer.
I think I get it, thanks.
You'll put that knowledge to good use in 50 years. I'm sure of that, officer.
I don't like where this is going, officer. Don't you think we should do something else now?
I want to talk. I want to talk to him.
Hurry up then.
Should we ask him for a bite of a sandwich? Maybe not for right now. So did this get more information?
I like playing in the dark. Sharpens your nocturnal instincts. Feels like being on recon again.
Okay. Well, yes, sandwich.
Officer, the mere sight of police in Martinez makes me feel safer already. How can I help you?
Looks delicious. Can I have a bite of that?
I'm sorry, officer, but I really don't share food. Nothing personal, it's just a principle.
The only one you have.
The sandwich looks like a culinary wonder. Well made and abundant in components. The author sure knew their craft.
Thanks, perception.
In addition to the obvious slice of ham, a fat one, you notice a brim of a tomato peeking from below. And is that mayonnaise?
You seem to be encouraging me. Shall I continue to beg this old man for a sandwich? Oh dear. Can I have just a bite?
Believe me, officer, I wish I could help you, but I need this sandwich to keep my blood sugar stable. In my age, you need to pay attention to these things.
But please, friend, let's just share. They're not even letting me back out at this point.
Fuck off! It's mine!
He jerks away, immediately startled by his own reaction.
Sorry, officer. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it in a bad way. But the sandwich is mine. I'm not gonna share it.
When the dissidents come to rape our country, he hides. But try to get a bite of his dear sandwich and he gets claws? You're a special kind of vermin, Gaston.
Convince Gaston to relinquish his sandwich. We'll come back for that one. 'Cause I don't think we're getting more information to... Oh.
There. Working class drunk. You know what this means, right?
What? Case solved?
Cracked it. All in a good day's work.
Wait, what did I crack exactly?
What do you mean, what did I crack? Look at how working class that drunk is.
Is it her husband, the missing husband?
Yes, and you found him. Now go and tell the working class woman. Protect and serve, recruit. Didn't she repeatedly tell you her husband isn't missing though?
Yeah?
But he is missing. You heard her. The worry in her voice.
Give me champagne, I'm going in.
There's no need for champagne when there's honor, recruit. Go and tell the working class woman what you found, right now.
Are we really doing this? Oh my God. Okay. Protect and serve, madam. I found your husband.
God damn it, I already told you. My husband isn't missing.
But you said you didn't know where he was.
And I specifically added that I didn't need to know where he was.
Well, I found him nevertheless. I'm that good.
Very well then. Where is he?
There.
Excuse me? I don't follow.
There's something else hiding in her voice, though. A trace of worry.
I found a working class drunk and I thought he might be her. This is terrible.
Right, 'cause working class women come with alcoholic husbands. You know what?
I'm sorry.
Remember, about that what. Never ever say what.
Something bad, I guess. I'm sorry. I say stupid things sometimes. I didn't mean to annoy.
You were right. I do have an alcoholic husband. Although not that one.
But you told me your husband's alright.
I did, and he is. He's also an alcoholic.
So is he missing as well?
No, he's not. Or maybe he is, I don't know. He's probably in the park or in Shamrock somewhere, drinking with his friends.
Looks away.
I haven't seen him for... Well, to hell with him.
She has completely forgotten about her book, staring blank into the distance ahead.
There. She's worried now.
Kim, is it just me or do we have a missing persons case here?
I wouldn't be so sure.
Back me up here. He replies before turning to face the working class woman.
Ma'am, just to be completely clear, do you want to report it to the police?
Report what? He's just out drinking with his friends. I'm sure the police has better things to do than to chase down local goofballs.
Not at all. The RCM is ready to chase down every goofball in town. We care about you.
She sighs, but you can detect a slight hint of gratitude and relief from her face.
All right, go ahead. Do you have any questions?
What does your husband look like?
Honestly, not that different from you.
Right, we're dealing with a cop. Let me guess, he is disco?
Oh, thank God, no. It hasn't come down to this yet.
Why did you say your husband resembles me then?
Well, he's slightly chubby.
I see, what else?
What else? He was wearing a dark brown leather jacket with a bright blue inner lining. The lining is hand-sewn. I made it myself.
Oh. She sighs, her voice slightly quivering when she adds,
It's his cool jacket. God knows it's too cold to run around in this, but he refuses to change.
Who cares about the cold when you have your cool jacket to wear? You can completely simplify it.
Yeah!
I even tried throwing it away once, but he just dug it out of the bin. Can you believe it?
Well, if the jacket is really that cool, then I can totally understand.
Well, what can you do? I hope that at least that extra lining helps him keep warm at night. I wouldn't like him to catch cold.
She's thinking about him out in the cold, in some park, or on the coast. And it's making her more and more worried.
When did you see him last?
Yesterday morning. He went to the library. He went to retrieve my book, and he promised he'd walk straight back home.
Yesterday morning?
Because we talked about this. We talked about not wandering off again. I don't know what to do. I honestly don't know what to do with his addiction. Just makes me feel weak.
Gone for around 36 hours then. Damn, this is a missing persons case.
It is.
She turns away from you in an attempt to recover.
I think I got it, thanks.
So you are going to look for him?
Yep. Yes, I'll bring him back to you.
Thank you. Please do. Even though I'm sure he will return home by himself. I'm still sure of that.
She tries to maintain a brave front, even though her eyes reveal the opposite.
I'm sure he will too. When he does, would you let Precinct 57, Kim Kitsuragi, know?
I will. Of course, officer. As I said, it's probably nothing.
He'll bring up the cockatoo stuff. Thanks, I'll get going. Okay. I guess we can start heading towards... I mean, it was 9 o'clock. Yeah. So we have to spend another minute. I'm sure we can do that. Is it still locked?
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
In the dimming light, things become clearer. You have a keen aesthetic sensibility. We could try.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why? It's a wall. An ordinary wall.
Why must we stop to look at this wall every time we pass by? We have business to attend to.
Come on. I'm an art cop. we did. Can I just... Oh.
A shift in temperature. The air chills around you. Dust settles on the stony floor.
It's time. Rub your sides for warmth.
A former architect stands before a slice of window, a room plan in her hand. A cold wave has made the air in the building stand still and frozen, with temperatures falling down to -20 degrees Celsius.
Face
is red from the cold. She's breathing on her fingers, clasping the plan. Traces of sadness are visible in her expression.
The plan.
Faint pencil lines on paper depict the same place, but a missing eastern wall connects the room with the neighboring apartment. Ideas for arranging the furniture have been jotted down.
Look around yourself.
It's clean and empty, with new tapestry embellishing the walls. A standard HB graphite pencil has fallen off a three-legged stool in the middle of the room. She had an eye for beauty.
Nice. Shiver. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. Thank you, Shivers. That took time. Now we go... this door, I think? Oh yeah, there. Oh, there's a window. Should we... let's see, what am I wearing? What should we dress to meet him? Conceptualization, that's good. Closure. I think what we're doing is pretty okay. Maybe we'll... this gives us empathy. I don't think we'll need authority for this guy. He liked empathy. And let's just take a peek at this. The curtain shift just a little. Someone is watching from within. This. Okay. Let's just save quickly. Deep down, everybody's lonely. Hello.
Gendarmerie, you found me.
The young man on the balcony gives you a bright smile before taking another drag from his cigarette.
His slender figure is backlit by city lights, its distant streets and motorways flashing like diamonds. It feels like a Friday. He seems to be in a good mood tonight.
You got your hint. Found the key right under that stone.
Beautiful.
He replies, smiling. As he looks at you, something sparkles in his eyes.
So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
That's what I'm aiming for, yes. I'm not gonna make things right, I'm gonna make them spectacular. But yes, that's what I'm aiming for.
Beautiful.
He says again, a nearby street lamp casts shadows on his chin, drawing out his slender cheekbones.
I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting.
By the way, I'm really digging the view here. Point to the city skyline.
Mm-hmm. That's why I chose this place. Martinez is special, isn't it?
Wait. Suddenly you're digging things?
Digging things? What's wrong with digging things? It's a Friday tonight. Feels like a Friday.
Yeah, it does feel like the end of the week. Such gentle weather.
You like this guy? And I'm into him too.
Even the rain feels nice.
Why'd I want to meet your friend?
Trust me, you do.
Very well, I'll talk to him, but first I want to talk to you. I have so many questions.
That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you. It's my friend you're looking for, not me.
He takes another drag of his unfiltered cigarette and looks around. It's getting dark, and the neighboring windows have lit up, one by one.
His voice is so soft and nice.
Downstairs, a cat crosses the yard, disappearing into the bush.
Besides, I've got to run.
What?
He's going to leave you alone again. That's sad.
Don't leave me.
Something tells you you're never going to talk to an individual this cool or mysterious ever again.
I just found you again.
Just look at it. It's a beautiful night. Who's going to stay in on a night like this?
A man on high heels stumbles out of a basement club, music blasting over the entire district. It's chilly, and as the chemicals hit his nervous system, 1,000 shivers ripple through his body.
Only if you promise that we'll talk again. It's important.
Something flutters in the corner of the lieutenant's mouth as you're saying those words.
We'll talk. Just not tonight.
Oh.
Take care, alright?
Skill point. I'm back. Level up. Interview the Sunday friend.
And he's gone again. Looks like it's becoming a theme for him.
He's always leaving. Why is he always leaving, Kim?
Who knows, detective? It's a mystery.
Turning his face from you. There's just something so different about him that I just can't put my finger on.
Different, of course.
I think I'm seeing what this is implying, but oh, what should I answer? Smells good. Why on earth do you smell so good? He's just such a good listener. I like talking to him.
You like talking to him?
Made me feel special.
It made you feel special?
Yes.
He's barely holding it together. It's all he can do to keep from bursting out in laughter.
Come on, detective, let's go. We've got a potential witness to interview. His Sunday friend, remember?
Sunday friend? Okay, let's save. Alright, so we have... Whoa, look at us go! I love this art cop thing. A friend is waiting for you inside. Go and meet him right now. He won't be there later. Okay. Yeah.
Yes?
You don't have anything else? I need to see what the rest of those dialogue options lead to. I'm glad I picked that one, but... Ooh, look at... Ooh. So much to investigate. A quarterly business magazine. So I'm gonna look around. Oh! Oh. Are we allowed to wear this? Logic. Super logical for cop to wear this. Insensitive bachelor party vibes. Ooh. Dishes soaked up in a pot. Empty ashtray. Flyers for underground parties. Dates for open lectures at a local university. Oh. Oh! +1 drama, plus electrochemistry. Expensive men's perfume lingers in the air. Party dragon silk robe. Drama, become the dragon, become an addict in a strange bathing robe. This sleazy silky bathing robe. Both. This sleazy silky bathing robe in vibrant blue features a roaring dragon on its front, ready to take off into the night. A red belt has been provided for fastening. It's culturally insensitive, but only for people who are not from Seoul. The real don't care. Okay. Okay. Yep. That's the look. But not right now. I'm starting to see a game from the games you play. We'll do, maybe that's what we'll wear to bed. Starting to seem the theme. Both of them are dystopia. Okay, I'm glad that's what you're thinking. I wasn't sure what else these two games were implying about me. An old photo of the same apartment, dated year 01. Buckets of paint on a layer of old newspapers. Anything in here? Should we put the flashlight on? In case. An exquisite canopy pen made of metal. I'm sorry, I'm still losing it that we got. That we just found these clothes and stole them. Okay.
Officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
The man in business casual removes his cufflinks.
His hands are clean and well manicured. This is a man who knows the importance of appearances.
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government. I work for the Institute of Price Stabilité on assignment from Sur-la-Clé. I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way possible. Ask me about the hanging.
Hanging? What a drag. He seems like a cultured gentleman. You should ask him about the finer things.
Oh, can we ask him about all... I'm glad we grabbed all of these. Before I go on, I absolutely have to inquire about this wonderful canopy.
Oh, yes. My friend has a great eye for these things. He refuses to tell me where it came from. It's a mystery. I believe they call this type of frame industrial. It's very comfy. That's really all I can tell you about it.
He forms a little rooftop with his fingers. Cold air sweeps in from the balcony.
The lieutenant takes out his notebook and nods to you to proceed.
Oh, I wanted to ask about the other stuff. You actually witnessed the lynching?
I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
This is the break we've been waiting for.
Easy, detective. No need to jump to conclusions.
He eyes the spectacled man near the window who smiles and spread his hands. Start from the beginning. I'm not gonna accuse you.
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
He holds out his hands and blossoms his fingers, like a drama teacher setting the scene.
What do you mean, like in a play?
It was just so strange. I could barely comprehend what was happening. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one. That's when I understood. I should not be seeing this.
Sounds like the victim was unconscious, or at least incapacitated. Well done, detective.
Huh. Who are they? Can you describe them?
I couldn't see their faces well, and there were quite a few of them. But they were very loud and very Martinez.
He pauses, looking for the right wording.
Let's just say that the laboring classes can get rather expressive with their profanities.
How many of them were there?
I couldn't tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8?
Okay.
The lieutenant sends you a sharp look at the mention of that number.
Any of them look like drummers. Right, Kim thought one of them was a drummer for some reason. Were any of them huge? Like 200 kilograms huge?
That's a giant you're describing. No, they were all quite human, as far as I could tell.
Any of them look like drummers?
Drummers? Why, no. But then, I don't know what a drummer is supposed to look like.
I think we can drop the drummer angle. That was my bad.
What were you thinking? I want to know. What happened next? Are you a drummer, Kim? Oh, what happened next?
I went back inside.
Were you able to see anything from inside?
Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see, but I could still hear their voices. They were threatening to kill that poor man.
Were they men, women?
All men, I presume. But again, I couldn't see very clearly.
What ethnicity? I don't know if you couldn't see, but...
I believe they were mostly white, though I believe I saw 2 Areopagites among them. And I am quite certain that one spoke with a Mesk accent.
What happened next?
Well, that's the strangest part, officer. Nothing happened. It was oddly quiet for a public lynching.
What do you mean nothing happened? They lynched a guy.
Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots, no celebratory shouts, no anything.
I guess he was shot beforehand? Why didn't you call the RCM?
You're right, of course. That is what one is supposed to do in such circumstances. I was simply in shock. I'm afraid I don't have anything else to add.
About what time was all this happening, approximately?
All I can say is that it was late.
So let me get this straight. You didn't actually witness the hanging itself, did you?
No, I didn't see the corpse until the following day.
It seems this wasn't the break you were hoping for.
I mean, not quite, but still info.
I think we have everything we need. Thank you for talking to us, Mr. Villodroit.
Of course. Anything I can do to assist the RCM.
What's an official like you doing in Martinez?
The Coalition is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. It must be controlled. The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight.
Huh. What are you doing here in this apartment? Is this... Can we ask that?
Well, I'm renovating it. It is an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top 4 stories off. This, of course, happened when the Coalition forces landed here. You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused when we arrived here.
So you're some kind of bureaucrat?
Yes. As I said before, I am a commissioner from Sur-la-Clé working for the Institute of Price Stabilité. This is one of the main projects of the Moral Intern.
Wait, there isn't actually an Institute of Price Stability, is there? Or maybe there is. God, it's impossible to understand whether someone from the Moral Intern is joking or not.
What is this international community?
La Communauté Internationale is what Revacholians colloquially call the Coalition. In other words, the nations that stopped the disaster of the revolution.
Okay, hold on. Back. Sorry, dog wanted to get on the lap again. And what do I call the coalition?
Your employer, technically speaking. The governing authority of Revachol. The RCM is but one part of this provisional administration.
What is the price stabilité?
It is the most important thing.
That doesn't tell me anything.
It's the central goal of any sound monetary policy. Maintaining the price stability is essential to maintaining high levels of economic activity, which is essential for maintaining high levels of employment, which is essential for maintaining the social stability.
Basically, it makes sure the price of bread doesn't change.
Précisément. Too much inflation, bread becomes too expensive. Too much deflation, it becomes too cheap for bakers to produce. That's why the Institute of Price Stabilité works to keep inflation just below 2%.
Below 2% of what?
But not too far below, no. Too below is also bad. Below, but close to 2%.
You're not answering my questions at all.
The Coalition believes in the importance of informing the public about the benefits of the price stability. Transparency is one of our principles. Would you like an informational pamphlet?
Yeah, give me a leaflet.
A sound monetary policy is essential for addressing uncertainty. Stability is the raison d'être of the Moral Intern. It's the reason why I identify as a moralist.
This is what I'm getting myself into?
But I don't have my leaflets on me today. That's too bad. You can always call our information line. Making information available is part of the Moral Intern's commitment to transparency.
I was gonna try and pawn it. I heard about this Moral Intern before, but I still want to know more.
It's the International Organization for Moralists. Hence, Moralist International. The Institute of Price Stability is just one of its many mind babies, as is the Coalition.
What do I say? Actually working for the Moral Intern? I mean, Kim was kind of moralist. Doesn't seem so bad.
There are more nefarious powers to work for than the moral intern.
Yeah. Are you a moralist? You just said.
But of course.
Am I a moralist?
Well, do you value freedom? Do you believe in a normal, stable world governed by democratic values?
Lieutenant, are you a moralist?
Me?
You're not paying attention.
You've managed to catch the lieutenant off guard, but only for a moment. He quickly recomposes himself.
I'm a lieutenant of the RCM, dedicated to maintaining law and order in Revachol.
A very moralist answer.
The lieutenant is practiced in the art of putting on a show for one's superiors.
But what is a normal, stable world?
The Occident is part of the normal world. Oranje, sur la clé.
Martinez doesn't seem very normal or stable to me.
Martinez? No. Martinez is something else.
What about the rest of Revachol? Is it part of the normal world?
Revachol is generally difficult. It's led by an interim government, which means it hasn't yet achieved full democracy. But they are working towards it. You're all doing very well here, relatively speaking.
I don't think I'm a moralist. Moralism sounds incredibly boring. I want more action. Moralism is the ideology of foreign occupiers. Revachol must be governed by the Revacholians. Democracy is a meaningless sham as long as the working class is under the boot heel of the capital. It's like every time I'm talking to people, I'm choosing option D. None of the above is that moralism. that is actually what I've been thinking. I mean, we've opted into it already, sure.
Is this option D usually the most reasonable answer?
Yeah, everything else is super extreme. I'm living... it's usually the most boring one.
Not boring, my friend. Responsible. Moralism is all about compromise and achieving the achievable. It's pragmatic, realistic, and level-headed. An ideology for doers. Are you a doer, my friend? It looks to me like you are. Now, enough of this delightful political interlude. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Tell me about Sur la Clef.
What's there to say? Sur la Clé is a modern, urbanized country that measures very high on the Human Development and Freedom Index. Mostly, though, it's known as the executive heart of EPIS. Moreover, it is a great sponsor of less emerged countries. Revachol is only one of its many darlings whose progress it supports and cherishes.
Darlings? That can't be an official designation.
What makes Revachol Sur la Clef's darling?
Because a great percentage of Revachol's culture hails from Sur la Clé. Its language, its people, its cuisine even. Or at least in the downtown La Delta area.
Jamrock and other parts of the international zone have been mercifully spared of Sur la Clé's love for meatballs and mashed potatoes.
Huh. I'm just looking again. Huh. Tell me about Oranje.
Oranje is an exemplary nation who, as a core member of EPIS, contributes 28% of our annual budget. Next to Sur la Clé, Oranje is probably the most prominent member of the international community.
Okay, which one of them is more?
As founding members, they are both very EPIS. Oranje carries a lot of political weight, while Sur la Clé takes care of the business side of things. Sur la Clé hosts the headquarters of the major EPIS institutions.
Okay, but outside of EPIS, what is Oranje?
Oranje's economy is one of the most advanced in the world. It has successfully transitioned from heavy industry to advanced services and generally acts as an engine for sustainable change in the international community.
But that didn't tell you anything about Oranje.
Can't you just talk like a normal person?
About what?
About Oranje. Just tell me what it's like there.
Oh, it's very urban and very well organized. Their streets are clean, their horse cars run on time, the people are polite and efficient. Like I said, they are an example for less emerged nations to follow.
Okay, enough business. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you wish, officer.
Tell me about your friend.
Ah, my friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education. He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters.
What is this? What's Kedra?
Kedra is a candidate member of APIS. But, between you and me, their potential membership is a more contentious issue.
What do you mean?
That it's never going to happen. They entered negotiations in 21, and it's been pending ever since.
Yeah, what is this EPIS? I mean, I assume it's like the United Nations, but...
EPIS is a very special program developed by the Moral Intern to support certain
it's like
Occidental
EU.
nations. It began as a unified system of weights and measures, which proved to be a wild success. Nothing but kilograms and centimeters as far as the eye can see.
I guess this is ironic given what's going on in the UK right now.
God, yes. Sweet standardization. The backbone of rationality and commerce.
Yay, Imperial!
It was such a wild success that we expanded it into an economic union for the processing of steel. Another success. And between you and me, the Moral Intern feels emboldened by this success. Emboldened to take EPIS to the next level.
Okay, but like, what does it stand for?
Why, it stands for progress and stability, like the Moral Intern as a whole.
No, but what do the letters stand for?
It's been such a wild, extraordinary success thus far. We are very excited to take it to the next level.
You don't even hear the words I'm saying, do you?
A supranational political alliance. The United States of Occident.
Okay, United States, okay. Is it going to be like this place here?
You mean Revachol? No, it's going to have transparent democracy.
Is Revachol going to be part of the EPIS?
It's one day going to be a candidate member of EPIS, sure.
Okay.
Except that candidate members never become full members, do they?
Didn't you say candidate members never become real members?
No. Candidate members do become members. Why do we even have the whole system in place if they don't? It just takes time. Time and evaluation. But we were talking about my friend here, not politics.
I'm sure some people would not be a fan of like spending all this time talking about this politics, but I'm loving it. I find this fascinating. How do you two even become friends?
How did any of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Insulindian Peninsula? Oil platforms ablaze in the night? Civil wars lasting for years? Finally, the international community is forced to step in.
What are you talking about? No one becomes friends that way.
Au contraire. It's how millions of people end up where they are. Meeting the people they meet. It's how I came here. And my friend, too.
You still haven't told me who he is.
Sorry. Who?
Your friend, the smoker on the balcony. We were just talking about him.
But I told you, officer. He's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Education is the foundation of our future, especially the arts. It is a cornerstone of our civilization.
But what's his real name?
Officer, you have to understand.
Yeah, I get it.
I can't give you his personal information. I'm sure you have your own methods and databases, right? Please don't put me in this situation.
Yeah, that's fair. So all you can tell me about him is that he's here to study the arts?
He's deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine arts, yes.
Which arts?
He's a truly free spirit. He likes all the arts. Perhaps graphic design, printmaking, who knows? The world is open wide for a talented youth like him.
What are you doing in his apartment by yourself?
I'm just enjoying the view.
What view? It's dark outside.
Listen.
A baby is crying in the neighboring apartment.
Someone's baby is crying.
No, listen.
He says again, looking outside.
The Insulindian Bay.
All the arts! What about it?
This place used to be a luxury accommodation before the revolution. Apartments, of course, were much bigger then. A few walls have been added here and there, leaving some of the tenants without a private bathroom or a kitchen. But the million real view stays. You can't take that away.
I was talking about your friend.
My friend comes and goes. I'm sure you'll see him around. He's a busy bee.
Thank you.
A busy bee? What an odd choice of words.
It's something else in mind.
I'm all ears, officer.
I guess that's all. Thanks, I've got all I need.
A moment, officer. Do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave.
Hold on, why can't we talk later.
It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my position to be discussing murders with local militiamen. And I'm pressed for time. After you leave, I should be leaving as well.
That's not the real reason he's so apprehensive. Men in his position shouldn't be seen loitering around in underprivileged young men's apartments in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I just want to take a look around in this apartment.
Sure, go ahead. It's a beautiful space. Let me know if you have any further questions.
I think we got everything, but... Just looking quickly. I want to ask him about the clothes I stole, but...
Was there anything else? I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
Okay,
Officer, it's...
Okay, we're
It was just
all
so
this
strange. I was on the
again.
balcony. That's when I
Sounds like the victim what?
I went back in.
Were you...
Officer... Well, eventually, their shouts that I'm afraid I don't have...
About...
All I can say is that it was...
Oh, okay. You didn't check your watch?
My watch? Yes, now I remember. It was 30 minutes past midnight. Give or take.
Okay, that's something.
No, I didn't.
It seems... I think we...
Of course. Anything I can do.
I guess
The
we did all
coalition-
this.
The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight.
Yeah, that was something. I'm glad I
Whatever
did
you
that.
wish, my friend, I'm all ears. Of course. I'm so...
Okay, I think that's it. Let's do a proper save. In case. I hate to sort of make sure you got everything, but... Anything to say?
Yes? What do you want to know? Good.
No response. He's
Okay.
having trouble processing it. Believing it even.
Have you tried...
There is
Okay,
a
there's-
sudden, harsh...
Focus on other people's troubles, not your own.
A moment passes. The lieutenant...
Okay. I'm gonna say that that's it after we went through it again, but that always worries me. Thanks, guy. That's it, okay. It's nice to have people back me up. Okay, it's late. I don't think there's much else we can do at this point. I guess we can send Kim to bed and go for the boots. Here for more support. That works too. That works too. I like more support.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in...
Apparently, she doesn't like people standing behind her back. Logic error. She is not sleeping right now.
Logic error.
Pigs come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out.
No, why would you even say that?
Then why are you sneaking up on me like that? It's not a good idea to scare me, pig. Not a good idea at all.
Just an ordinary wall.
Okay. We do have many points. Also talk to Minion. Okay. I'm still very conflicted about stealing the boots, but like, I haven't been able to get the Kim Likes Me achievement, so maybe I just gotta commit that he won't ever like me. Is he even still here? No. Guess not. No, come down. Are you negative? Negative what? Kim point. Oh, is there a way to check it? How do I check it? I didn't know there's a way you can actually check your Kim points. How do I... Oh, we're very close to a fourth one. And the same as political. Okay, wait, so that's these things? I'm very, very sorry, cop. You boring cop. You superstar cop. Oh, I haven't done any political. Communist, ultra-liberal. I don't even know what I said there. Moralist. I haven't said anything fascist. Good cop, bad cop is 14. Honor 2. Who killed 3, 216, 18 years. Should look at these anyway. Last husband, open apartment doors, armor pieces, interrogate vigilantes, find murder weapon, wash off death smell. You're a good cop. Oh yeah, I was kind of wondering how this worked, since it says good cop, bad cop. I don't really know what 14 is. Oh, is it like... If you're positive, you're a good cop, you're... Because you said negative. Negative is bad cop. Oh, good night, Explosive Baguettes. Thanks for hanging around. I really appreciate it. Have a good night. Okay, yeah, okay. I guess I'm doing okay at being a good cop. But I still don't... I don't know how to get what I have to be to get Kim to like me, though. Okay, we can do that in a day. Okay. Oh, there's this thing. Look out the window.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
It's not time yet. Okay. I don't know what the time is. And you don't have anything. Oh, there's something special is supposed to happen tomorrow.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are.
Okay. I guess we can send Kim to bed. How do we think? And try to talk to Hardy. Oh, okay. See if there's anything new. Let's do that quickly. I'm excited. There's supposed to be... I forgot there's something happening on Wednesday. I forget what it is now. I remember there's something that was going to happen. You have so much to do tomorrow. Exciting. I hope I can earn more money, because I want... I mean, we have just about enough to be able to afford another night, but... There's so much to buy. Hello.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Okay. I'm gonna... Okay, there's none of that's new. And I don't want to push on that other thing, so... Oh, they should fix the canal. I mean, if I can't get the Kim Likes Me achievement, I can get the... I saw that there's one for finding all the armor pieces, so maybe I can do that. We can also wash off. We have to do that. See you in the morning. Shh. Bye. Just teleport to the door. Can you actually, like, knock on his door or something? No. I was gonna be like, Kim, are you still there? Because Kim's kind of become our safety blanket, I think. All right, I could have sent him to do the stuff, but to send the body away. But I guess we have to. We could ask about more cryptids since he's not here. Might do that. Oh wait, am I The time might change while he's... Let's just do this.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again. Of course, dear. Is there a particular cryptid that you're interested in learning about?
What's the biggest cryptid?
I thought we'd agreed on just one cryptid, sweetie.
Just one or two more, Lena, pretty please.
Can't say no to that. Well, the biggest cryptid is the giant of Kokonur. The giant lives in the most arid parts of the vast Kokonur Desert in South Samara, casting a strange light across the barren wastes.
Wait, what do you mean by strange light?
Mirage or psychogenous luminance.
She does not elaborate the nature of this luminance further. Just how big is it?
No one knows for sure. It is like an awful mountain appearing from below the horizon and expanding to cover almost a third of your field of vision.
Is it dangerous?
The towering luminosity of Kokonur is a bad omen in local folklore. Some say it's a fata morgana, others, fate unimaginable. That's what makes it so peculiar. A species surviving at the very limits of scientific law. The giant of Kokonur must be the largest animal the planet can support.
What?
There are limits, you see, to how large a metabolism an ecosystem can beget. Some say a gravity anomaly below the Kokonur Desert might allow the creature to grow to these gargantuan sizes.
Great. This is great shit. You need more.
Yeah.
Gravity anomaly. Digging it. Digging this parascientific stuff right here.
What's the tiniest cryptid?
Cryobacter catlensis.
He answers immediately. Cryobacter catlensis?
Yes, a unicellular bacterium that was discovered in one of the northernmost points of Kotla on the Boreal Plateau by renowned geologist Caitlin Mijanou some 70 years ago.
What's so special about it?
The bacterial colony Mijanou found had remained alive while frozen in ice for longer than anyone could reliably estimate. Certainly from before recorded history. Mijanou disappeared shortly after injecting herself with the bacteria she had brought back to study, no doubt in hopes of prolonging her own life.
All these answers is amazing. I intend to live forever too as a symbol. I don't understand. Why do you prolong your life? Being alive is terrible. Okay, the basics. She injected herself with it?
Yes. The bacteria had survived in the ice since times immemorial. It is not hard to see where she could have gotten the idea.
She was preparing for the end time she wanted to witness and record the Twilight proceedings. Okay, you mean there's an immortal geologist wandering the world?
Yes, and she's quite mad, too. After she treated herself with the bacteria, she stopped aging, but also became increasingly eccentric and irascible, so that even her oldest friends were forced to pull away. We can assume that she has been living somewhere in the wilderness for decades now, all alone except for the Cryobacter catlensis coursing through her bloodstream.
What's the most dangerous cryptid?
The gnome of Jeroma.
The gnome of Jeroma, that sounds terrifying.
Oh, yes. None of its victims survived. Grieving relatives never even found their bodies because the gnome's venom dissolved organic tissue.
Ugh. What did this cryptid look like?
It was, reportedly, a small creature with webbed fingers and a protruding forehead and an ungainly little thing. Quite scary to look at. A couple of campers found it when it was already dying. They heard an odd wailing in the woods and followed the sound. They were scared and wrapped it in tarpaulin to suffocate it. It still took the gnome of Jeroma an entire day to die.
It looks at you, her voice graves suddenly. Are there any photos of it?
Alas, no. And the first scientist who got his hands on the creature's corpse put it in a jar of formaldehyde, thinking that would detoxify the gnome's venom. Instead, all the venom leaked out of the creature's teeth and into the surrounding liquid, dissolving the creature itself. A poetic end, perhaps, but a real loss for science.
She says mostly to herself.
Alas, always alas, and then it was gone. Isn't that overly convenient?
No, it was a perfectly good explanation. Stop being so skeptical.
Sure, a perfectly good explanation. It dissolved in its own venom. Go on then. Ask about more gnomes or whatever.
Shut up, Logic. Are there any invisible cryptids?
What an interesting question. And the answer is yes, there are.
What's that?
The Col de Mama d'Aqua, or Thin Whisper of Sound. And that's precisely what it seems to be. Self-replicating sound waves, invisible and intangible. It's very afraid of us, which makes it incredibly difficult to track.
Col de Mama d'Aqua can also be translated as a whisper light and low.
Whisper light and low.
Yes, that's another translation. They're both quite lovely, aren't they? Although the low part is a little ironic. The Col de Mama d'Aqua makes, or rather is, such a high-pitched sound that other animals, including humans, can't hear it. It could be everywhere all of the time, and we wouldn't know.
But how can an animal be sound?
Many scientists have asked the same question. Some have claimed that it isn't itself a sound, but a tiny corpuscle that emits sound waves. But there's no evidence to support this theory.
Could it be here? Right now?
It could be. As I said, it could be everywhere. And we wouldn't know any better. It could be ringing all the days of our lives and nights.
Why is the Mama d'Aqua so afraid of us?
That is a sad story. A group of university students assisting with the field work in their enthusiasm for the project, and no doubt because they were preoccupied with impressing their professors, nearly drove it to extinction.
Extinction?
They tried to communicate with it and had no other means but sound. So they started sending out sound waves at frequencies they thought might match the Mama d'Aqua's. And what happens when a sound wave meets another sound wave of the same frequency, dear?
Psst.
They cancel
each other out.
Psst. Psst. Exactly. And these tests were performed so recklessly that when they happened upon the right frequency, well, they wiped out most of the population.
Oh no.
Great regret washes over her. A wending cloth.
After that, the corpuscle appears to have migrated elsewhere. There have been recordings of anomalies similar to those spotted in Ea, but they've been few and far between. It's impossible to confirm the presence of any stable Col de Mama d'Aqua population anywhere.
What evidence is there of this animal being a sound?
Plenty. It's the evidence that led to its discovery. In the 1920s, a group of Areopagite ornithologists, that is, scientists who study birds, were trying out a new recording technology for capturing sounds outside the range of human hearing. When playing back recordings they had made in the foothills of the Ea mountain range, they noticed certain anomalies, patterns that seemed random at first, but on closer examination were consistent with the waveforms of songbirds.
Just nod eagerly.
The scientists soon discovered they could track and even predict what appeared to be feeding, mating, and migration patterns based on sound waves in a strictly delimited range of ultrasonic frequencies, even higher than those of the highest-pitched bat calls. They realized that they had discovered a new species and called it the Col de Mama d'Aqua, after the Paracanassian name for the voice of God, which is said to be very silent.
Wow.
They grew quite obsessed with these little birds. Even though they couldn't see them, they could distinguish among individual birds and even began to name some of them.
Name them?
Sequester, Time, Joscan. Those are but some of the Mama d'Aqua they followed individually.
Interesting.
What about what?
Man, I just can't get enough of these cryptids.
I'm glad you like them, but I'm not really one to tell you about all of them. You should ask my husband if you get the chance. He's the real expert.
Can't wait. I think since we have all these points, I mean, we're so close. I want to do motorway south. Since we can like do it overnight. But let us. Oh yeah, we'll do it after we get the bath. We'll do it after the gauntlets or the boots. I realized looking at my thumbnail because I just grabbed whatever image. Assuming Harry's wearing the gauntlets in that cover image. Oh.
Was that? Could it be the Col de Mama d'Aqua? No, it's probably just your imagination ringing in your ear.
Is it? Is there ringing?
There seems to be an extremely high-pitched ring. Ultrasonic. Lena said it was very high-pitched, right? It's like something tickles your ear. Lena also said that it couldn't be heard by any other animal, including humans. What you're hearing must just be a regular bird.
Shut up, logic.
Honestly, your ear isn't hearing a whole lot. The distant hum of the industrial harbor, the traffic. But, admittedly, there is a high-pitched noise somewhere there too. But then, isn't there always?
Listen closely first.
There it is again. You're about to rediscover a long-lost species.
Keep listening.
It must be very close. Maybe, just maybe, it will come toward you. Keep still. It might perch on your shoulder.
Hold very still and hope the bird comes to perch on your shoulder.
Oh no. The sound. It's moving away. Somewhere over there. Go after it. No. Too late. It's gone. There is no ringing anymore. Just the sound of the streets.
No! No, come back, please!
Keep your ears peeled, then. If the species really has migrated to Martinez, you're sure to hear it again.
What does this do? No research bonus. You heard it, the mysterious Col de Mama d'Aqua. You're certain you did. Well, maybe not quite certain. But let's say you're hopeful, because it would make you very special to be the only human being who can hear this invisible, incorporeal word, this animate whisper, this particle of sound. You're going to have to keep listening. Sharpen your ear. Incredible. Well, it's nice that it doesn't give any negatives. You already are a very special person. Aw, thank you. Is this thing? I don't think it changed.
This orange machine.
Hello, fridge.
The bear's eyes are still glowing red. It's guarding over the freezing corpse hidden inside its belly.
Trying to remove the dead man's boots again.
The body is reluctant to let go of the boots, as though it were its last bit of dignity. Whatever you're planning to do, you need to do it before you catch pneumonia in the cold draft coming from deep inside the fridge.
Maybe I should have saved first. I don't want to, like, tug his legs off. Pull on the right boot.
It's not completely useless. You're able to reveal a little more of the putrid polymer sock beneath the boot.
Pull on the left boot.
It feels like the leg is going to come off along with the boot, but you're able to get the boot to move a centimeter or two. See? The corpse doesn't care if you try to take his boots. He doesn't need them. He's probably glad to get rid of them.
Let's adjust his seating position first.
He's too heavy to move by yourself. A great mass of dead muscles, with hoarfrost covering his milky eyes.
Try to twist the boots off one by one.
This is the right method. It takes some time, but eventually the boots come off, with nasty slices of polymer sock stuck to even bigger pieces of skin and rotting flesh.
Take stock of the damage.
Not good. Let's pin this on the bear. The ice bear tore up his legs with its claws. As for the boots, You can't possibly do anything with them until you've cleaned and disinfected them thoroughly.
The bear did it.
Yes, these absolutely need to be washed before. The stink is incredible.
Okay. Interact. Don't smell these boots. Better yet, don't even think about them. Unless it's to think how you're going to get them clean, that is. For now, they're unsellable, unwearable, and just downright disgusting.
These boots were probably left on the corpse because they were impossible to pull off while it was hanging. They're not exactly pleasant to look at right now. Hopefully soon, you'll know more about them.
Will I ever be able to wear them?
The size seems about right. Once you get the foul-smelling flesh gunk out.
Are we just gonna walk up to Kim wearing these? Isn't he gonna be a bit suspicious? Isn't there a saying about walking in another man's shoes?
You've seen too much to be that naive. Even if you don't remember it, you'll never know what it was like to be him.
Put the boots away. Okay. I feel like Manana was talking a little bit about, something about cleaning. Oh. Wash the boots in a kitchen. Okay, let's go back to the whirled rags. I hope we do get to see Mr. Martin Martinez again. Talk to Gart? Okay. Yeah, there is a kitchen here. Hello.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. Yes?
Not that I need a drink. Can we just, like... Oh, there's a pot here. Can we borrow a pot?
This industrial gas-powered stove has been used to prepare food for many hungry hostel guests. There are several pots and pans on hand. Getting the corpse residue out of these boots is going to require patience.
Ooh.
And also a huge pot full of boiling water, soap, and white vinegar.
Check out the cookware.
A commercial pot draws your attention. It's very large, gigantic even. It could be used to make enough stew to feed an entire city, and also to boil a putrid pair of death boots. Far away, in the darkness of a makeshift morgue, behind Station 41's Lazarus, Dr. Nix Gottlieb cuts into the cold, dead feet of a murder victim. The veins are oddly black. He suspects a neurotoxin.
Check out the cleaning supplies.
There is a variety of soaps and bleaches in the cabinet to the left of the stove. There is also a bottle of white vinegar in the cabinet next to the fridge. It's bad with those boots. Don't be stingy now.
The boots are really disgusting. Pour some dish soap and the bottle of white vinegar into the pot.
The delicious smells of cheap soap and vinegar waft up from the pot. All right now, chef. Light up the stove and boil them.
Add water and the boots to the pot. Bring it all to a nice boil.
The strong smell of vinegar forces you to step away from the pot. The water slowly comes to a boil.
I hope the vinegar... I hope putting vinegar wasn't bad and we didn't just destroy them. Wait.
Strips of polymer fabric and human tissue separate from the lining of the boots. They float to the bubbling surface.
Beautiful.
A 2-course dinner of rotten flesh and hardened ceramic.
Wait, some more?
The boots look cleaner and cleaner. Those bits of human flesh are beginning to look just like beef stew.
No! A little more?
That's it, chef. The boots are as clean as they're going to get. Steam, dense with the smell of strange meat, disappears into the vent above the stove.
Dump the sock in flesh stew and examine your new boots.
A pair of real beauties. The boots are shiny, hot, and reek of vinegar. Just perfect.
Master Chef out. Oh, 2 authority, -1 composure. Authority could be good sometimes. Oh. We might not want to wear these too much in front of Kim, but not bad. One part down. Oh, these guys left. Am I allowed to look out here now? No? There's the money. I'm gonna leave it in case that's like a trap or something. Oh. Can I don't suppose I can... I don't suppose I can grab these. Do we use the phone? Can we use the phone? Where is a phone? In the union office. No, we didn't use that phone. I didn't want to waste money on it. If I didn't know what it was gonna do. I need to save money, but if it's something I should do before bed, I can do it. Or we might try having the bath or whatever. Because when you tried calling the password lady, she was like, registered password attempt, and I didn't want to waste tries in case. Okay. Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet.
This is not the cleanest bathtub in the world, but it's cleaner than you are right now. Ah, that soap scum smell. It smells like life, at least compared to you.
Okay. Run yourself a bath.
The bathtub slowly fills with water. The water beckons.
No, get in your clothes. Undress, close your eyes, and submerge.
The water is only lukewarm, but still comforting, like amniotic fluid. A few beer cans are bobbing up and down along your flanks, like sad duckies.
At least get rid of the beer cans.
You feel nice and lonely, and so tired.
Let's take the beer cans out.
Now you are alone with your thoughts in the tub. But it's easier than being alone with your thoughts outside the tub.
Imagine something.
You see the corpse.
Oh.
You can still smell the cadaver on you. It's going to take more than one bath to get rid of that stench. Then, houses along a narrow street. A video rental. Darkness on the planet's curvature.
No, they had medals to the bathwater. Oh, good point. Good point. Maybe I should have left them in. Linger in the tub a little.
Your fingers grow pale and are covered with tiny whirls as the water cools.
I guess that's it. Get out.
The waterline recedes as you stand. You are cold now. Your clothes stick to your still moist skin.
Oh yeah, just saved. We can try one of these. I think we wanted... Let's remind what this check was.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Okay, we want interfacing. We can try this. I assume we'll put, yeah. Probably put stuff into interfacing later, anyway. This was for interfacing, right? I'm gonna run out of room for clothing. I gotta be careful. Logic. Sure.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
The white check, let's try.
The chain cutters slip out of your hands as you attempt to twist the faucet into place. Well, you know one thing for sure. You've probably never been a plumber.
Yeah. And what if we don't want to stop the expression? What if we... It's nice to smile. The mirror for now. Okay. that... Can I really not grab any of these bottles? I want to try again. Any... Oh, I can! Yes! I can grab some of them. Oh, I'm glad I checked again. Is there any... And then there's this door. Bottles are strange that there's some and then you can't.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. You see some lights shimmering
Okay, we've
outside.
done that. Yeah, getting nice and clean. Oh, it's just bounced. Oh, I guess that was the bottles. I guess we're gonna have a... I hope we don't have a nightmare again, but I don't think there's much else to do tonight. We'll take some of this off. But we don't have much room.
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting. But it's yours. You've earned it.
Let's attempt to sleep. I'm excited for what's going on tomorrow.
The bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
Here we are again, my broken bud. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. Always half aware of yourself. You're not cooperating, brother man.
Why?
It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot, because of the pain.
That pain in your right side is your enlarged liver, by the way. As for your kidneys, you've really been compounding the damage lately.
Ow.
Every cell in your body is moaning in agony, asking, what did we ever do to you?
Oh. Body's worthless anyway. No one does anything nice to it.
And why might that be the case? What lava lights on such a bloated corpse to be?
I'm an artist and liver damage is my art.
Oh yeah, baby. Frame your suffering as a masterpiece. Only one problem. No one's watching. It's boring, buddy. Boring as death. You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people. Really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
I will. I'm looking at people all the time. I like them. I like Kim.
Sure you do. They're all so friendly, aren't they?
Some of them are. Some of them are nice. Others are scared. At least they're interesting. Each one has a process just like yours, running in the space between their ears, full of secrets. People are beautiful, statuesque, parodies and tragedies of themselves. A great democracy of creatures.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights, blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
in your eyes. I was gonna say at least it's not another nightmare, but this isn't very nice either. Okay. Let's put some stuff back on. So calculus, drama, logic, authority. Put visual calculus on for now. We'll leave the boots off. Wear the hat. So we still have the visual calculus check. Yeah. Good morning. Thank you.
Yes?
Oh, you don't have anything new to say?
What about me?
Oh, there's some stuff. You're wearing a Revolutionary Air Brigade jacket, aren't you?
What? These? It's just seasonal clothing.
And those look like airman pants. Good for storing tools in.
Where is this going?
You see, Kim, I have this place in my head. I can smile now. I have this place in my head where I develop new ideas and connections.
Interesting. I think it's called the brain.
It's no mere brain.
No, normal people don't have this. It's like a mind laboratory. Spiritual R&D division. No, palette. No, better yet, a painter's atelier of concepts.
Okay, art cup.
Yeah. Okay, indeed. And in this atelier, I realized that you harbor some kind of sentiment towards Revolutionary Air Brigades.
I do not harbor a sentiment for Revolutionary Air Brigades in particular.
Just air brigades, then?
Okay, I wanted to become an aerostatic pilot. Then I turned 10 and realized we no longer have an air force.
Are you sure the revolutionaries got nothing to do with it?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay, thank you. My mind is satisfied.
Good. Good. Let's change the subject.
I think we already did all these. Okay, but yes, there are new people. Hello.
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform winces as she notices you.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
See,
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sergeant.
Pull down your patrol officer of the RCM?
Yes, I am.
I'm a cop too.
I know.
Here's the real deal.
It's hard to tell whether he's sarcastic or sincere, but if you had to guess, you would say the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
I'm on a murder investigation. Are you the cavalry?
I'm definitely not the cavalry.
Is everything alright? Why don't you want to talk to me?
I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
I don't know why. I'm just trying to do my best. Have I wronged you? I've done that to a lot of people.
No, you haven't wronged me. It's okay.
She shakes her head and breathes out.
Okay, fine. Let's talk. What did you want?
What does one talk about with a fellow officer?
What precinct are you from?
What precinct?
Am I from? God, he doesn't know.
Are you somebody we know? I remember there was a lady on the phone, but I can't appeared on the phone, but I can't quite remember what she looked like.
Fucking deranged lunatic.
The sunglasses wearing me. Oh my. I think I recognize you somehow.
You're getting an intellectually unsatisfying vibe from this conversation. Maybe you're doing something wrong.
You're the police, right? Cool, so am I.
I don't know what to say.
Oh. think I have an idea where this is going.
Don't say anything, Judith.
Yeah, Judith. Wait, is he police?
Me? No. I'm just a man with sunglasses. I like wearing sunglasses inside. Sunglasses and a fucking wig.
Okay.
Okay, what are you, the police, doing here?
I'm just looking out for...
You?
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are...
Say nothing.
I just want to do my job, that's all.
He says quietly and looks away.
Something about the man with sunglasses and you. The energy between you two is making her uncomfortable.
Okay, goodbye. Let's quick save. You want to talk?
You look like shit.
Your ruffled face reflects in the man's sunglasses. Why?
And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
Looks don't matter, it's what on the inside that does.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm going by here.
Oh, come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week on him.
Okay, it is Jean. Okay. I remember you. You were actually kind of nice on the phone when we were off.
It's not just this week. What do you want?
There's something about this guy that matches with a face in your head. A similar but different face.
Let's save. I want to do this.
Watch out for yourself.
That voice, so very familiar. Did you hear it?
Yes, I know. I wanted to save before doing that.
Your badge missing.
I recognize it.
Oh, really? I wonder where.
I lost my badge recently. When I called in to report it missing, you were there.
That's the where you remember me from?
I have a bit of memory trouble.
You don't say. Goodbye then. The voice thing was a coincidence. Run along, asshole.
Okay, I just wanna...
Again?
Okay, do we have anything else for... Let's just hold this. Just in case. We're wearing all our esprit de corps stuff anyway. Oh, that's already esprit de corps. Okay. Alright, that's in Land Empire. Okay, I think that's about as much as we're gonna get. But... some of these I really want to pass. Just to see what happens.
Again?
Although it might be funny.
I can't believe this shit.
Let's see what Kim says.
I'm not getting involved in this.
Oh, he knows what's going on.
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him. Oh boy, they're mad at him. No wonder. He just doesn't recognize them.
Okay, 92.
There's something that binds you to him. Some kind of an outfit, maybe. A uniform.
Come on! Firefighter's uniform?
Exactamundo.
I'm gonna ask you straight. Have you ever been a firefighter?
Well, that depends. Define fire.
Stop it, Jean. No, he's never been a firefighter. No one here is a firefighter.
A nurse. Let me try one more time. I don't like doing this, but if I fail, at least we can ask about a nurse. Why can I fail 92 things, but I can't get the 8%?
Again? I can't believe it.
You know what it is. It's like the two of you know each other. Just ask him.
Tell me the truth. Do you know me from somewhere?
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Another life.
From where? From another life?
Yes, from another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the... To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality?
69. We're 41st, aren't we?
Okay. That's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere.
He gives you a long, meaningful look and adds...
Somewhere good.
I got some questions for you. I'm a cop. Let's see this.
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like?
I I don't know, you tell me. It doesn't even read this. Let's talk more about that hypothetical Station 41 you mentioned. Why'd you stop reading out? Okay. Oh, the hypothetical 41. Yeah, let's fantasize about that. He blinks aggressively. I'm not busy. You're not busy, so let's play around. So what would our relationship be in this alternate universe?
Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment?
Oh, he did say we were partners. Oh my god. Kim's cooler than you.
I'm sure he's fucking flattered. But Kim is not part of this thought experiment. In this one, we're partners.
The lieutenant is silent.
Like partners in crime, or...?
No, because in this thought experiment, we are police officers. In a police station. We don't do crimes, we're not crime bros.
Come on, stop it.
Do you have a crime to solve? I want to hear these lines read out. Oh, no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes. And let me tell you, it's quite a privilege seeing you work.
This isn't helping.
Weird.
This isn't helping.
Who else is in our imaginary police station?
You're not going to believe this, but police officers. Yes, sir. Solving crimes, locking up bad guys, and get this, and not getting that drink on at 2 o'clock.
I've been sober for a few days.
Just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacularly extravagant like you, the far-out son of Lung.
Who is the far-out son of Lung? Oh, it's you eccentric genius. He winks at you sarcastically. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you. Want to tell me more about him? Or her?
Not even a little bit.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I said, just an urban myth. You are not the son of Lang.
Okay, glad I'm doing it okay. He does have a very particular cadence.
He's trying to protect you from further rough handling, dished out by this sunglassed man. Okay, yes, you get the joke. Leave it at that.
Okay, I can't imagine it anymore.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
His gray eyes suddenly flash above the glass frames. They feel sad.
It's a mere second, but it feels like you saw something. A gram of compassion in that sadness.
Now will you answer some questions for me?
No.
Why not?
Because it's not my job. Why don't you go and fucking do yours and solve this damn hanging?
If you don't want to answer questions, maybe you want to hear me say things. Actually, I don't want to hear you say things.
Come on, Jean.
Okay, say things. I want to hear you say things.
Hear that? He wants you to say things. Say one.
Okay, I'm doing this investigation. It turns out he was shot and hanged.
You think he was hanged as a cover-up? To hide the shooting?
Yeah.
Okay, well...
He corrects his blonde wig. His hair. He corrects his hair. Why am I telling you this?
I don't know. Why are you?
Because you're a policeman?
Who knows why we do the things we do? Somehow, bouncing those ideas off the man with sunglasses felt calming. Like you've done it before.
Oh my god, there's more. You want something more? What is it?
Let's talk about the hanged man again.
Okay, why not? Let's do the old thing over again. We're not wasting time. There is no time.
Yeah. Okay, I'm doing this investigation. The man is hanged.
So, do you know who hanged him?
Not yet.
Yeah, I can see that.
Why am I telling you this?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh my god, there's more.
Okay, we can...
It's not my style, Heath.
Okay.
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right?
I know, super weird.
There's something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at. But still.
I was thinking the same thing. I should just ask him if we're from the same station.
Yes. Just cross it off the list. It's probably not true, though.
Okie dokie.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Look, I just have to ask, are we from the same police station?
I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that.
Okay.
Okay?
Jean, he said okay. Give it a rest.
Want to see the other option?
Okay. I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent. Something of that kind. Not a cop. Go on with your cop work. Don't let me stop you again.
Look, I just have to... Okay, let's see
I'm
what
going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that.
Yeah, probably not. I don't remember you from anywhere.
God fucking shit.
He pinches the root of his nose.
None of this is great news for him. Okay. I was clearly wrong. He is
see
a
you
firefighter.
Around. Do we have anything new here? And then I should probably finish.
Can I help you?
Okay.
Oh, hello.
Okay. Do you have anything else?
Yes. What is it?
Okay. Are you with him?
Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
He's an asshole.
You're an asshole. You know what? Maybe we're both assholes.
Please, let's not turn this into another exchange, okay?
Look, something is really bugging me. Are we or are we not from the same police station?
God damn it, you leave her alone. Keep your weird bullshit to yourself and be professional for once, for fuck's sake.
Can I actually help you with something?
Looks at you apologetically.
Yes, of course. Preposterous. I mean, you would remember if they were, right? Who forgets their squad mates? That's not possible.
Okay, goodbye. I do feel bad for them.
Hi, gendarme.
Oh!
Another rendezvous.
Oh, I didn't realize you were here. Hello. Adjust your tie.
Hello, hello. So what brings you here?
What is it about the way he carries himself? Oh, I want to do this. What brings you here?
Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
Maybe my room is upstairs. This is where I'm going to go down history. I'm going to sing karaoke.
Really? Well, I look forward to that.
Yay! Tell me again about that muscular type who came to investigate the crime. Or I met your Sunday friend.
You did? And how did you like him?
You were right. He was magically bureaucratic. I didn't like him as much as I like you.
Oh, shoot. Why not?
I don't want to talk about... Okay. I don't want to talk about other people. I want to talk about you.
What about me, gendarme?
Tell me about that muscular type who came in to investigate the crime.
Oh, yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building, asking questions.
What did you tell him?
Nothing. That I didn't see anything.
And he believed you?
Why shouldn't he?
Did you tell him about your friend?
What friend?
Sunday friend, the witness.
No, I don't think it came up.
What did he look like?
Muscular, handsome, strong, like one of those military types.
Was he alone?
Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece.
Earpiece?
Yes, you know those tiny speaker microphones that fancy security guards sometimes wear.
What was he saying?
Just reporting back whatever I was telling him.
Besides muscular, did he have any other identifying traits?
Oh, let me think. He had an accent. He sounded like one of those mercenaries. He sounded vaguely Oranese. No, not vaguely, scratch that. He sounded definitely Oranese.
I don't have a sense of what these accents are meant to sound like, so this isn't helping me that much. Thanks for the information.
Sure. Anything else on your mind?
Can we have some more of these?
What about you, officer?
I'm gonna kick some ass and solve the case I'm working on.
Well, here's to you.
Okay.
You did.
You're right.
How did you like him?
He was magically bureaucratic.
I told you, he can be very useful. I guess that's the charm of powerful people.
I don't want to push him too hard, so what's this? Okay, let's see.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Okay, what do we have? It's a white check. But what do we have? Anything for composure? Just one composure. Any of these lower... okay, that's +1 composure. I got the check last night. Is this why you messaged me last night? That's when you messaged me. Okay. God, that's... I'm willing to put another skill point in, but let's try. He's so different.
It's the sports. He's a sports guy. All about that physical prowess and athletic skill. Nothing else here.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Okay, we'll put another in. Close. Oh.
Hear that? Magnesium. That's what you're lacking. The lack of magnesium has you slouched.
There's a lack of magnesium in me?
Yes, and it's critical. Look at yourself. You're practically devolving into a fish due to the lack of magnesium in your bloodstream.
I need to mag it up?
You need to get so magged up. You've probably had 2 heart attacks and a minor stroke already. And the only prescription is insane amounts of magnesium.
You're saying I need to become a magnesium-based life form?
Yes. If you want to live, you need to evolve. You need to ascend the carbon barrier. Go to the apothecary and buy insane amounts of magnesium. It will reverse the damage to your circulatory system.
And... magnesium-based life form. -1 shivers. Don't love that. It is generally understood that human beings are carbon-based organisms, fusing little carbon tools together to form complex, most-used structures capable of thought, love, and locomotion. It is also known that these structures sometimes like to take the edge off by consuming ethanol, amphetamine, etc. In such cases, it is important to supplement your own body with magnesium. Tired, maggot. Down, mag time. Liver damage, maximum mag. Some people say magnesium doesn't really do anything and you just need to quit. What do we tell them? How's this way doing? Need 6 hours. Okay. Quick save again.
Hi again, gendarme.
42. Come on.
It's the sports. He's a sports guy. All about that.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
One more try. One more try and then I'll give up if it doesn't work. And we'll try and find some... and then I'll try and find some... I won't redo red checks or anything, but after Lee messaged me at midnight, I have to know. I have to know.
Hi again, gendarme.
He's so different.
It's the sports. He's a sports guy. All
load game. I'll look for clothing and then we'll try this again, okay? I'll look for clothing. I think there was like one of the things that Sea Lang had to sell had composure, but we'll look. Is the time yet?
behind the dock workers.
It's not
a
time
seeming
yet.
hideaway.
Okay. One day I'll solve the mystery. I mean, I can't believe I actually got to the point that like made you. Okay, hello again, Sans Undertale. I know. Hopefully we'll see you in Deltarune tomorrow. Okay, I'm probably gonna finish up, but I just want to see what the deal with the dock is. Oh. Whatever we were doing, the canal. Am I wearing the like visual calculus things? Yeah. I want to try this on again. Yeah. Let's change it up a bit for a moment. No pants. Do the hat. Maybe the jeans. I'm gonna have to get rid of these, I guess, to... but I like them. Okay, I'm glad that auto-saved. Oh, okay, here's some people. Oh, the inventory expands. Thank goodness, because...
A rusting control panel with loose wires.
Okay, let's not do that first. Okay, you don't talk, though. Morning, officer. But let's look at your stuff again.
Stylish shades, huh? They'd be even more stylish if you paid for them.
Yeah, that's perception.
If he really wants to save the economy, he'd let you pay with net worth.
Okay, composure.
Go over and ask him if you can.
For now. Oh, press the button. Okay. I'm also looking at this.
You see two lowly, defeated speakers.
I don't think
thralls, slaves,
saw
basically,
these.
perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers, ultra serious.
I can see you've a taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
Speaking of luxury, you should go over and ask about paying for those sneakers with your net worth.
Yeah, I should talk to him again. Inspect the sneakers.
A pair of found ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple. A futuristic silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway, a jet black upper, and a silver-lined midsole.
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest found sneakers. Super air, super fine, super cool. Only 50 real.
Only? That's madness.
Oh, those are pretty good with the reaction speed and hand-eye coordination. Like the speakers.
These once respectable speakers have been conquered, reduced to a mere prop by the indomitable found ultras atop them. A small heat emboss on the veneer reads, "Solidarity aid from the People's Republic of Samara." The speakers themselves don't seem to display any magical qualities.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are the stars here.
Poor little speakers.
No, don't pity them, officer. These are old Samaran garbage. Don't even look at them. Check out these super cool, fun ultras instead.
Samaran trash. That sounds like they're from the Samaran People's Republic, produced under the dictatorship of the proletariat.
Can I just buy the sad, conquered Samaran speakers?
No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Low-fi socialist junk.
But I need some speakers.
Well, if you want them...
He pauses for a moment, calculating.
But see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If I let go of the speakers, where will the sneakers go? If, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too, I could maybe throw in the speakers for little extra. 50 cents?
Damn, so you have to buy the sneakers first.
Oh, they're kind of expensive. Just talk to you quickly.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Okay, so you don't have more dialogue for that. Okay, we're gonna press the button. I said press the button.
A rusting control panel with loose wires dangling out from the hole where an indicator light used to be, and a mechanical lever sitting in the middle.
Pull the lever up. Ooh. I don't know why I'm allowed to do this. You grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk, then...
The water lock starts moving.
Oh, does this mean I missed out on the visual calculus thing here? Oh, I wish I knew that it disappeared.
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the way. But please, contain your wanderlust for now. I don't want us to get sidetracked, not with everything that's going on.
Okay.
Focus on one thing, achieve it, then the next, he thinks. That's the task chain.
Oh right, it was around like the other... It's around the other part. I can't remember exactly my geography, but yeah, good point, maybe. Oh, the one other thing we have to do, and then I'm gonna finish up, although... Oh no, we can't. I won't do it, but when I miss those things, I do get very curious what it meant. And I had good visual calculus too, that's a pain. Okay, we're just gonna do this before I forget.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Have you heard from the ICP about the serial number?
Yes. The armor was produced by Fairweather in their facilities in Bétancourt, sur la Clé in 42.
Okay.
It was part of a special order for Corps de Pharmacie, a security firm contracted to protect the interests of Oranese pharmaceutical companies in the Semenine conflict.
Huh.
So, it seems the armor went to Semenine. That's where the paper trail ends, though. Even the firm has proven difficult to track. Corps de Pharmacie has been renamed several times over in the years since the armor was issued.
You know what it's called now?
The most recently registered firm that the ICP has been able to connect to the CDP is a military contractor called Canal, and the one before it was Downwell. I think they might be the same contractor.
Okay.
A suit of armor like this would have been manufactured with a particular person's physique in mind. You should ask for whom this suit was fitted.
First, has the firm continued to work for pharmaceutical companies through all these name changes?
Hard to say. Their client list is rather diverse and incomplete. The only constant seems to be that the mercenaries are always deployed in third and fourth world countries.
A suit of armor like this would have been customized to fit the wearer. There must be a record of the person to whom it was issued.
Yes, but the ICP tends to be reluctant to share private sector records. I could try to talk them into it, though.
This is a fun challenge for her. An opportunity to contribute beyond doing her job by rote. She'll gladly put in the extra effort for Team RCM.
Yes, thank you, officer. I appreciate your efforts in this case.
Glad to help. Call back tomorrow.
Okay.
Hopefully I'll have more for you then. 57's over and out.
In the cabin.
Okay. That's something? Butter. Ah. That's too bad. So I guess we can go around now? Is that the point? See. Oh, it's a whole new world. Okay, okay. Let me just put the correct outfit on. I don't want to go out wearing this. Electrochemistry. -1 sample fair. Action speed. I want some other pants. Do these again. Liking... Darn, I had the visual calculus stuff and everything to be able to do that check. Oh well. Okay, we're working on Motorway South. We have some of these to choose from. White Morning. Apricot. Anyway. We have 3 skill points, so plenty. We can definitely put more into Composure. I feel like Interfacing should get something at this point. So should Authority and Empathy are good. Conceptualization maybe just to boost it again because it's being really useful. There'll be other visual checks, yes. Good, but yes, that is true. We probably should do some interfacing. I mean, honestly, we should do some reaction speed since that one, but we'll see. But I like keeping them just in case. Okay. Oh, our head's going a little crazy. Okay, I'm going to save, and as much as I hate it, I'm gonna finish up for tonight. As much as I hate waiting for it, I'll probably do a next session on Tuesday. I can't wait. It already feels so long, and I'm very excited to find out all these new things. It's okay, you did amazing. I don't know what I did that was amazing, and I'm still so curious what the thing that was so good you had to message me at midnight was, Lee, but... And we'll continue to work on getting the Kim achievement. I'm sure one day it will happen. Anyway, thank you all for joining me, and especially you, Temperance. You always have so much to say, and I really do appreciate the advice on where to go. Yeah, Otskare. So yeah, more Ruina on the weekend, and doing this sometime, ideally Tuesday, but sometimes next week. I have a bunch of deadlines right now. But again, as always, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna finish up. I hope you have a good rest of your day and weekend if I don't see you. Bye-bye.